This is Ronda Winstead, Ronda without an H. For those of you that have known me the longest, I used to say that at the beginning of each of my videos. Okay, so today I am working on a different project and I want to show you what I am going to be working with. So let me just change the view. All right, so as you can see, I have all these beautiful cutouts. These are from my friend Gayle Agostinelli. I just popped over and purchased her little kit here. These are all wonderful tablecloth, you know, the 50s, 60s, and I loved them. So what I am doing, these are printed on fabric, and I'm going to do some sewing. Let me show you what I used. I purchased this in Hobby Lobby. I know this seems like, you know, almost $25. That is a lot of money. This is true. You get 10 sheets, so I don't know, it's a little over, not quite $3 a sheet, but so you use them carefully, but, you know, for special projects and things like that, every once in a while, I like to do that. I have done my own. I used to buy a solution and then get my fabric in and soak it in this solution and then let it dry and then, you know, all that process. But by the time you put all that time and effort and money into those kinds of things, you know, these fabric sheets, they're not that bad. So I was really happy with how this turned out. So now what we have to do is well, we've got to decide on a project. And I was thinking maybe a journal cover, that this could be really fun. Super summery, super just, you know, yum. So I think what I will do, I'm going to separate these because obviously I'm not going to need all of these for one journal cover. So I'm going to separate them into color ways. Let's put like maybe the vivid blues and reds, maybe. So how are you, my dear friends? I hope you're having a wonderful day today. I hope that life is good wherever you are at. This is kind of that could be on the cusp one way or the other. So we'll just kind of keep that in mind. Definitely these could be a great, you know, here's our yellows. We'll sort of slap that on top for just a minute. And then we've got these delicious, this will be fabulous, right? Fabulous. Okay. And then we've got some of these. Oh no, did I see a pink? I know. And these are wonderful too. Just, oh my goodness. Okay. And we could even do, this could even be one right here. Just like that. And this, I would put that with that. And I would put this with this. So we've got, basically, I'm going to go with 4 colorways. Kinda-ish. Maybe. I'm not sure. Alrighty. So, journal cover. So we will make our journal cover approximately 6 inches wide by 9 inches high. I think that's a good standard. and let me grab this. Look at this. This is a previous one. I used on my fabric sheets, not with this project, but I've used them before. So I finished them, and I have this wonderful envelope that will make a wonderful journal cover. So I thought this could be our base. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. And I will probably cut a piece of muslin to the 9, well, I'll do it a little bit bigger so it can be trimmed down to 9 by 6, because when you stitch, things do have a tendency to shrink up just a little bit. The stitching sort of pulls it in like that. Okay, so I have to go pull out my muslin and decide. I might want to do a block. I might want to do like a fun, like an actual quilt block. I know. It's weird, huh? I don't do quilt blocks much anymore, but this might be kind of fun to do a fun quilt block. And or not. I don't know. These sizes might not lend themselves exactly, to a traditional quilt block. But I'm going to also bring in some of my fabrics to kind of enhance in some of these colorways. So let's just put this on pause for a little bit. Let me do some more thinking. And you think, send your waves my way, think hard, send it. Telepathy, is that what it's called? Telepathically? I don't know, but send it my way and I will be back. Okay, I am back. I have picked through some of my fabrics and taken a look to see what colors might match, and I feel pretty good about these colorways that I've got going here. Reds, the blues, the yellows, and the pinks. And then here are my greens. I have several of these as well that will fit in these colorways. So, okay. So I feel really good about that. So I need to just start on one. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tigger by the toe. If he hollers, make him pay $50 every day. My mother told me to choose the very best one out of the great blue sea. Okay. Was that a funny deal? We're gonna start with a pink. Okay. So let me set these off to the side, and let's get our greens for this one. And I believe these are a little softer, and so I think these will go really well. These greens will match beautifully. And even in this one, you have a tiny bit of this going on, so this will also work. All right, so I'm going to go ahead, pause the video again, and come up with a plan. Come up with a design or something. I don't know, I may just do log cabin, or maybe flying geese or something surrounding this, or we'll see. But I hope that you will join me. Go take a look if you have not already, and I'll have the links to Gayle's, to these amazing digitals that you can turn into fabric if you choose. So, all right, I shall return. Okay, I have stitched one of my fabrics around, and I am looking on kind of where use this as our model, right? So I can have it this way, have it in the center, I can put it at the top, I can turn it this way. I do think I don't want this to be, the green to be so prominent. So I'm going to go ahead and let's see, let me get a different ruler. Ruler. So I think I will do we'll take, okay, so if I take 1/4 of an inch off for that seam, that gives me just a little more than 1/2 inch. All right, so I'm trimming this down just a bit. We will trim down everything. I'm doing it about 7/8 of an inch. 7/8 of an inch. And just, wait a minute. That looks like I've got that crooked. Got it crooked. Okay. Straighten her out, straighten her out. And then of course I toss my scraps in my fabric making spot. So I will do that as well. Okay. So I hope that you are doing something fun, something that you enjoy. I don't know if you're sewing, if you're quilting, if you're junk journaling, if you're gardening, cleaning. Ooh, we don't want to talk about cleaning though, right? Oh, all right, let me just kind of set this aside. Okay. Now, let's take a peek at our other colors, and keeping in mind, if we're going to do this, then we're wanting to add some things to the top and the bottom. And of course we've got the back that we can play with too. And keeping in mind, this is just, you can mix all of your colors up. You don't have to put them in colorways like I did. You can just, you know, do it all together, which would be fabulous. I mean, there's no, you know, there's really no right, no wrong to any of this. We're just kind of like, we're just checking it out, my dears. Just checking it out. Now this would be awfully cute there too, but we need a little piece to add to both sides. Or do I just want this to shine and then maybe do these kind of on the back, sort of, you know? Oh, golly sakes, you guys, it drives me nuts. The ideas, they just won't shut up. And sometimes I'm just like, oh gosh, let me take a break. Leave me alone. Just Just don't give me an idea for a long, long time. That's so pretty. So pretty. So pretty. Oh, so pretty. Yes, so pretty. You know what would look really cool on here, you guys? And I think this is what I'm going to do. A flying geese pattern. Flying geese pattern. Maybe one going this way and one going this way. With these, I think I might have to do that. Maybe just a cream background, or I suppose it could be this background or one of the other greens. Okay. Well, I have to get my I would do a paper piecing flying geese pattern on this. So I have to go get my patterns out and take a look and maybe print something the right size so that I used to, well, I still do, but I used to have a program, a quilting program on my computer that I put in many things, and I could design my own quilts and things like that. And somewhere in all the moves, the instructions or the original something went haywire, and so I don't have access to that anymore. But I still have a lot of my paper piecing patterns, and flying geese was one I used a lot. So I might go ahead and do that, or I could draw me one. I could just draw a simple grid with a flying goose. And let me show you what that, let's see. Let me just show you on a scrap piece of paper. I don't have many scraps left. I've sent them all away. And by the way, for those of you that did not get any scraps, I didn't, I haven't done any more decluttering. Okay, so basically, flying geese, we'll do this in okay. So this is a flying geese pattern. Let me put that, zoom in on that just a little bit. Okay. And so these would be your backgrounds, and this would be your main focus fabric. So that's, and for those of you that don't know what that is, that's what that is. So, okay. And of course, this could be done in paper too, you guys. You can simply just draw and cut, and that would be very lovely. Sometimes I overthink things. No. So the idea would be to have one of my flying geese patterns go this length and go this direction with these pointing this way, and then on the other side having the flying geese, whoops, get it down here so you can see, pointing the other direction, this same width. So I think that's what I'm going to work on, and I will return. I hope that you're doing something fun or making one of these. Yeah. All right. I shall return. Okay. I just wanted to show you real quick. I looked at my patterns and I didn't have anything that fit exactly. So what you do, if you want to make your own paper piece pattern, you just measure your length, and like this was basically 6 inches wide, so I decided that every inch would be a flying goose. I don't know. And then I decided how wide I wanted them as well. And these are 2 inches wide. So I will have one going this way and one going that way. So just, with a ruler, and I'm doing thin paper. Then when you want to stitch it up with paper piecing, you always start from the bottom. So you would start, this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And that will give you, that's the sequence in which you do your flying geese. Always start at the bottom and you build. And you do the same with this other piece as well. And you can see how I did that. I just gridded it out. This was 2 inches wide, so I put an inch mark down to this one. I could have continued it down if I wanted, but this will be the point. This will be where you make your point. Anyway, so just wanted to show you that. So now I'm going to go ahead and start stitching these, and I'll be back. All right. As you can see, I am in the process of getting this done. I ended up just doing one of the flying geese, and you can see, voila! So this is, I've got to trim it here and here, and then of course put the other side. What I'm going to do there. So it's coming along. I'm excited. I'm very excited about it. So we will, say if this is kind of wrappy-dapped a little bit like so. Anyway, you get the idea. So this is just going to be kind of fun. Yeah, so I won't be back until I've got the whole top or the back part of the journal done, and then we'll check with that, and that's probably going to be the end of this first video, just to kind of show you, yeah, just kind of having some fun here with Gayle's amazing digitals. So all right, I will be back. Okay, this is my finished top or cover. I haven't stitched or glued this on, not 100% sure. I may still do that, or I kind of like it, but we will see. So now I just have to get rid of some of this stuff. This is what I'm covering. See how nice? See how nice that's gonna be? So I do kind of really like this. I think this is going to be cool. But I don't want to put this on until I have done whatever I'm going to do. I'm just trying to figure out, the the edging. So I will do that, and post pictures on my my Instagram so that you can take a peek, see. And yeah, so there we go. We're done with this video, I think. And if I do more in this, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the cover yet, but we shall see. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I love you. Oh, sorry. Here, I should put my earring on. It fell off. I lost the back, and this has fallen off twice, so there you go. All right, till next time, have a fabulous day. Bye-bye now.